An hour's drive east of the sand and surf of America's finest city, Whispering Winds Camp and Conference Center is the perfect place for people who want to get away and experience nature in the beautiful Laguna Mountains. But for at least one weekend a year, this place is a little bit different. Now in its 10th year, Whispering Winds is home to a one-of-its-kind family camp for families who have children with special needs.
We were the only camp in Southern California that actually gave the opportunity for mom and dad, special campers, and all their typical siblings to all come together for the weekend and make memories as an entire family. But that memories has changed into tradition.
And for people to realize that the real heroes of our day are people like Stephanie and people like you.
This camp has become the passion of Stephanie Kiesel. She became a lawyer later in life, and during her time practicing public interest law, began to see some of the challenges for families with special needs kids. Challenges that most of us take for granted.
And it seemed like the logical next step was not just to solve their legal problems or to help them maneuver through the school systems and help them maneuver through respite, but to really give them an opportunity to have recreation, to be part of a family, to do something that we've been doing here at Whispering Winds for 35 years.
Stephanie takes on endeavors. She says, what do we need to do? She's always been part of the solution in my mind. That's Leadership 101. Yeah, she could teach a master class on what we need to be doing to make these things bigger than what it already is.
David Ayala and his wife Claudia have made Special Needs Family Camp a family tradition. They were one of this camp's founding families when their son Josh was 16 years old and have circled this weekend on the calendar ever since.
So for us, it's all about Josh. Our son Joshua has loved coming from the first year that we came 10 years ago. It's something that he looks forward to every year.
I like to see in others what we see in our son. When they look at my boy and they see the love and the fellowship, my boy doesn't speak, but you can understand him. And this camp makes it possible for other people to see him and understand him.
Camp would not be the success that it is if not for the dozens of special buddies, a group of volunteers who give part of their year to ensure these families make lasting memories.
We have families who have never allowed anyone outside of their family to care for their special camper. We have families who haven't been on a date night parents who haven't been on a date night since their child was born, because they were fearful that that child's needs couldn't be met by anyone who didn't know the nuances of that child's challenges. And so to bring them to camp and to ask them to turn over their most precious gift to what is virtually a complete stranger for the weekend is a huge leap.
So that vision that Stephanie had 10 years ago, now it may have to morph into something else just to adapt to the need, because it's been so well taken by so many people and so many families, and she met a need, filled a need, and the need is just getting greater as much as this program's growing.
Say thank you, Nico. Thank you.
Andy Finch has been one of those special buddies since day one. And over the years, her husband Tom and all 4 of their children have even jumped on board and made it a tradition for them as well.
It's just, it's that call to service and that call to love and that call to just be there for other people and let other people also enjoy camp the way that we do. And I think for all of us, my whole family's bought into the joy of what special buddies bring, and they get that.
Andy and Stevenson Sapper have been paired as buddies since the start. Stevenson is 29 years old and has autism. Through the years, they've been able to create a special bond, one that lasts way beyond one weekend a year.
They've become, just like a second family. And I know as well for Tom, because he's had the same buddy for many years in a row. Same thing, there's just the respect that we have for them and the constant service that they give every day to their family it's very inspirational. So for us to be able to just do it for a weekend it's just a gift.
Nikki Kogis and her family have been involved with the camp for decades. but only recently felt the tug on her heart to be a part of these special needs families.
Nikki's the type of gal that says, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability, and she asks questions. Everything that a parent would want.
I was very nervous last year coming to camp. It was my first year, and they were just so warm and welcoming. And Josh is easy, if anyone knows him. He's so easy, and he's like the mayor. He knows everybody here.
1, 2, go!
They just embrace you as your own family. And I went home feeling like I did have another family outside of the family here at camp. I love live music. I don't care where I get it. So here at camp, we always get live music. And Josh just loves that music as well. So I think for him, music is his favorite activity we do, and it's my favorite as well.
When you see special needs kids dancing, when you see the special needs kids dancing and singing to God in their own way, and that's okay with everyone else, that's where I want to be.